for the Football Content Awards 2021, an awards ceremony which sort of recognises and awards the football creators all over the world. And I'm now joined by someone that doesn't just do English content, but all around the UK as well, from COVID to right today as well. Sam, first of all then, what sort of stuff do you do then? Because obviously you've done many stuff in England, from down south to literally the Highlands in Scotland.
Mate, yeah, firstly, great to meet you and everyone else here. It's great to meet so many other creators as well. Yeah, I do a lot of videos from, I'm currently in London for the next few days, so I've been filming at Chelsea and Arsenal and Tottenham the last few days, but yeah, like I say, also Wick Academy, which is the most northern club in the UK, and Brora and Inverness and everything in between, basically. So yeah, the plan for me was to always grow my channel by seeing as many clubs as I can. If you go to every club, the thought for me was to, you know, eventually maybe you'd get a subscriber from every club or a few subscribers from every club, and then it'd grow into something massive. So yeah, you never know, but yeah, just love to cover football of all different levels, basically.
And then, as you said, you've been to the same clubs that some of the biggest in the world, and some that probably no one here today would have ever sort of known about. So what has been some of the best sort of experiences you have had sort of doing this or YouTube thing over the past year or so?
Well, of course, you mentioned the big clubs and the smaller ones as well, but yeah, for me, some of the best moments were seeing Messi score in the Nou Camp, but then also getting to know the people that run non-league clubs, because non-league is like the lifeblood and it's where the young players will come through. So seeing that up close is amazing, and then seeing Messi score is brilliant as well, because for me, it just comes like full circle, you know, just seeing like the full football system from non-league to League 2 to League 1 to Championship to Premiership to Champions League and international football and everything in between. Just absolutely love it. And
then where can people find your stuff, and what award are you up for tonight here at the FCAs?
Yeah, thank you. So where people can find me, Instagram, footy.adventures, or _Sam_North on Twitter, and also Footy Adventures on YouTube. And up for 2 awards tonight, Best New Content Creator and I think Best in Video for an Independent Creator as well. So yeah, looking forward to it. Should be a good night. And good luck to you as well.
Thank you very much.
You deserve it.
One more thing, what are your sort of plans for the next few months heading into the new year for you and your channel?
Like I was saying to you earlier, just off camera, I really don't know what I'm doing within the next week or so, let alone in a few months, but I just know that I'm going to be going to loads of new clubs all around the country.
Amazing, thanks Sam.
Cheers.
I'm joined with Arsenal fan Troopz here at the FCAs. First of all then, Troopz, it's obviously, we're in October now, it's been sort of first few games of the season. How would you sort of rate Arsenal's start to the season in your opinion?
A bit hot and cold. The start was poor, you get me? Like, first 3 games, 3 defeats. You don't really want that from Arsenal, you get me? But we've improved since Arteta's got his signings in. The Brighton game was a bit poor, so I'm looking for big improvements against Palace on Monday night.
You confident for Palace?
It's a sticky one, you get me, because Vieira's got them playing in a way, you understand? They came back against Leicester. Leicester ain't no mugs. They done well against Tottenham, murdered them 3-0. Vieira's coming home, so it's going to be a sticky one still, but I think we should be able to get over it.
And then finally, where do you want to see Arsenal come May and the end of the season?
With the squad we've got, obviously, like, I want the league, but that's not going to happen. I want top 4, that's not going to happen. With the team we got, I think that we can get Europa League in it. So, end of the season, if we get Europa League, I'll be all right.
Is Arteta the man for the job?
For me, he's got to get Europa League before I fully back it, because, you get me, 8th and 9th, that's not good enough for Arsenal. So, if he gets top 5, then yeah, we can see what's going on.
So you're going to give him to the end of the season then?
It depends, innit? Like, if Christmas time comes around and we're in a position where we can't compete for the Europa League places, then he's got to go in it. But the last 3 games have been good in it, so hopefully we can kick on against Palace.
100%. Thanks, Troopz. So I'm now joined by Arsenal fan Robbie and host of the famous YouTube channel AFTV here at the FCAs this evening. First of all, Robbie then, I've just spoke to Troopz. He said he's going to give Arteta to probably the end of the year or see where he is at Christmas. What are your thoughts on how Arsenal have started the season, and are you Arteta in?
He's getting generous now, because a couple of weeks ago he wanted to get rid of him. No, I think now, listen, we had a horrible start at the start of the season, but, you know, his last few games he's done well, won manager of the month. I think, listen, we've got to give him till the end of the season. Let's see what he can do. You know, it's still early in the season, and let's see what he can do. So, yeah, at least till the end of the season, but, you know, I want to see us challenging to try and get into the top 4 this season.
100%. And do you think under Arteta you'll be able to do that with the likes of Man United, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, who are all coming into some good form heading into the sort of winter sort of period of the season?
Yeah, very difficult, because, you know, we have to be honest and say that all 4 of those teams are better players than us. But I just want us to be in and around there challenging, that if any of them slip up, we can get in there. So it's all about challenging for me. The last couple of seasons, we've been in 8th place, which is not good enough for a club the size of Arsenal. So I just want to see us, first step is be in and around that challenging. And then, you know, then I'll be like, okay, I'm starting to trust the process.
And then you probably see a lot of fans, including Arsenal, but a lot sort of looking ahead a lot. But are you going to just, you obviously a lot of fans just sort of thinking ahead to a few games' time. Are you just looking towards the next game against Palace?
Yeah, well, I'm looking to the next game against Palace, but I'm also looking ahead the next few games because there's some winnable games. We've got Villa at home, we've got Leicester away, we've got Watford at home. So I'm looking at those games and I'm saying we could get at least 10 points out of that. That'd be a brilliant return.
And then finally, then how's the AFTV sort of stuff going on? What have you guys got planned for the next coming months?
Yeah, it's going very well. You know what I mean? It's been, obviously we had international break, so it's a little bit quiet. But lots of games coming up, so we're going to be covering all of those games as usual. And also I've got another channel now called the Robbie channel, where we do the whole Premier League, the Champions League, we do boxing, F1. So we're really, really busy at the moment. This is brilliant. It's good times.
Yeah, definitely. And keep smashing it. Thank you for chatting to me.
Keep smashing it as well.
Thank you very much, Robbie.
Right.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Winner Billy Wingrove from the F2 here at the FCAs this evening. So first of all, Billy, what's it mean to you to sort of be at this sort of event this evening, obviously be recognised by the fans and win that award?
Do you know what, Ben? It's been brilliant to be here tonight. We've won awards here before, but we've never managed to actually pick up the awards. We've always been busy on the night that the event goes on. So to actually be here and collect an award is unbelievable. What an achievement, what a feeling it is to step up on stage and be acknowledged for something, albeit something that I feel someone probably should have got over us. But nevertheless, it's still great that the fans voted for us and then the guys at the events voted for us too.
Yeah, it must have been amazing. Obviously, you've been doing it for, you and Jez have been doing it for many, many years, and obviously this is very much deserved than everything else you've won. But what can sort of the followers and the F2 fans sort of expect from both you, Jeremy, and everyone else in the team over the next few years?
It's a really good question because, like, you think we've been doing it for so many years, and I always say to anyone that's grown up in YouTube, you have to keep evolving. If you stay the same, you might peak one moment, but if you stay the same, you won't keep peaking. You'll have your time. So it's all about evolving, and lately we've been quite inactive on the F2 social platforms. That's for a reason. In January you'll see something that's quite special happening. So I'm really excited. It's all being mapped out at the moment. So I can't talk too much about it, but the future is really great for the F2.
And then what can sort of all the fans here today sort of take from what you've said on the stage and your journey so far to sort of grow, and basically what advice would you give to not only creators but also freestylers like yourself?
Well, I think the same thing applies to YouTube or being a creator as anything in life, and that's if you want it enough and if you put the work in, you get your reward. And that's with staying consistent with your uploads, constantly being online, engaging with your followers and doing it for the right reasons. People see that and they read that. If you're just doing it for just the accolade of being the best or the ad revenue or the money or the sponsorship that's involved, you'll get found out. The most genuine people that succeed, they succeed because people can see that they're really, really giving back to their fans.
And then finally then, Ollie, if you want to come in for this as well, we've obviously got the Spurs guys here. Yeah, he is. Come on, Ollie. Come on, Ollie. Thank you very much. So both of you then, all of us here, well, except me, are Spurs fans. Where would you guys like to see Spurs come May and the end of the season?
Oh, well, I think we're going to finish 6th. I would like 5th. I don't think 4th's possible.
Minimum top 6.
Top 6.
Gotta be.
Yeah, I hope so. It's going to be tough for us. Depends what happens in January, but life of a Spurs fan, hey? It's up and down, isn't it, eh?
You never know what's next. You might win 2-0 to Man City and then lose to, I don't know, Arsenal.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, that's exactly what can happen with Spurs. You never know what Spurs you're going to get.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you both for speaking to me today.
Cheers, Ben. Thanks a lot, mate. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
So I'm now joined by double and Thogdad. So first of all, it's
spend time with this one. And yeah, I love football. I've loved football all my life. You know, playing it, talking about it, like you when I was a kid, I wanted to do journalism. And it is a great job. And you see tonight around here, old friends and new, it's a great community. You know, it's a community that helps each other. You know, I love you. Now that I'm having that, I want to see you become a top blogger, top journalist. And I'm sure it'll happen. What you don't see from this round is we're doing this for 7 years. We work so damn hard. Gets up in the morning and thinks to himself, what do we do today? Yeah? You don't put the effort in, it doesn't happen. It's just some, as I said earlier, really creative, talented, hard-working people in this room. Makes a difference. I think that's Steve's went. Sorry? I think that's Steve's went. I think Steve's went alright. I think it is the few things, but Ben, how did our Steve's go?
That's all good.
Later, you're coming to make a photo. So things move really quickly. And what you have to do is commitment. You've got to love what you're doing. If anyone you don't enjoy it, just stop trying to love it. There's no reason why you can't be the best. You can't be the Robbie or the Troopz or the Fianl tomorrow. Absolutely no reason if you really want to. But enjoy it. Put the work in. Work hard still. I'm sure you're not going to have to. And good luck to you. I've got to let you into the secret. That's important. There might be another something
So sadly we didn't manage to win the award of Best Young Content Creator, but it's just been an amazing night here at the Football Content Awards. Thanks to everyone who has talked to me today, who I've interviewed as well, and to Bristol City for their amazing hospitality, and obviously Dave Barton for inviting me down as well. Good luck to them. Sadly we have to leave a little bit early today to catch our train back to Bristol, but good luck to them for their award today. We'll definitely be keeping up to date on the way home. But thankful for watching, thankful for voting. We'll definitely be back here again next year. Better and stronger, hopefully. We'll manage to win the award next year. Thank you very much for watching, and come on you Reds.